I wake up every day and think about my future, like where I'ma be in the next 5 years. Got a mind filled with ideas. They gon' hate from the jump, that's just how it is. So fuck what they think about you.
I don't even remember which one it was. Actually, I'm gonna shit up a little bit.
Welcome. I'm your host, Press. Sitting across from me is my fellow host, Jew, and this
Yo.
is Word to the Wise podcast,
This is 12.
episode 12. I'm very sure of it this time, huh?
Oh shit, it is 12 because last time you said 12.
Yeah.
Dumbass. Yep.
But yeah, man.
What's good, brother?
Nothing much, man. Long day of work, and that's it.
It's hard being a fucking drug dealer, right?
Ha 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 ha. Trapping all
Jokes.
day. You know what I'm saying?
Jokes, y'all.
On that block, pitching the rock from 7 to 4.
Okay, hey, look. If you weren't telling yourself, get indicted. Police watch like, yes, we got one. Dummies. They gonna do their research like, this nigga be cutting heads. He need a good barber though. He need a fence with the lineup. Yeah.
Nah, but what you been up to today, rather?
Oh shit, man. You
Them
know,
niggas talk every day. So,
for real. Like we weren't talking this morning. Shit, I ain't do much of nothing today. Clean up. You know how that go. Got a
Yeah.
day to clean up. I felt like cleaning up.
Spring
Shit
cleaning
like that.
in the middle of the winter.
For real, whatever.
Whatever.
You know what I'm
Is
saying?
it winter?
Don't
Don't
feel,
feel
like,
like
it,
nah.
but yeah, nah.
Supposedly this is the worst. The world is at its worst. Some stats I seen on YouTube. Damn, like the world
As far as
global warming, shit like that.
I could see it,
Supposedly
though.
the statistics are the worst.
Yeah, I can see it. If you look at what the
Yeah.
temperature in like last week or two, but then it's supposed to be cold. They talking about snow next Tuesday.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
They say when we get that first storm of the year, and we did get a little storm, like a little. You didn't hear that
What,
thunderstorm? Like
Hold up. Yeah, it was
days
like
ago.
3-4 in the morning. Yes, I remember that shit. I would.
They say about a week or two later, something like that, snow comes. Every time, it never fails.
Cap.
That's what I was told.
Let's see. If it don't snow,
I think it's in the forecast.
I know, but if it don't snow, I'm gonna come up in here. Remember when you said
No word.
right in the face?
We gonna make sure this is on the podcast.
Yeah, he about to pray.
Because when I say
White
I doubt,
baby Jesus,
what is
please
it
let
you
it
say?
snow.
You don't even believe that shit. You know what you say?
If you gonna say what I say,
How you say it?
I don't believe.
I don't
that
care,
shit.
nigga. Fuck out of here.
Well, they gonna see you get smacked before we see if it's snow or not. Shit.
I set that one up.
I know you was waiting.
All right, off into these topics, man.
Yeah, he got scared. He jumped
I
to
said-
shit. Fuck going on, little boy.
I have to say this off the rip because this ain't really nothing to even laugh about. This shit around here. There's reports of people being shot at off of I-95, 35 miles out from Raleigh, or off of Highway 95, I-95, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I heard cars are being shot through, like on some sniper fire shit off the highway, so y'all be careful out here. I don't know how true that link was, but I've been seeing it everywhere, so I'm assuming it's true. It's pretty scary because we live out this way. Well, about 2 hours out, really. But motherfuckers crazy out here.
Yeah, man. Shit. I ain't really nothing to say to that. I can't be like, y'all be safe, because, like,
What the fuck can you do?
for
Strap
real.
your
Better
seatbelt
drive
on.
faster. That's about it. Hope that nigga keep being a shitty shot.
Strap your seatbelts up and
That's some wild shit.
press that gas pedal.
For real. I be doing 80, so if he hit me going 80, it was just my time. 80, 85, I'd be in
You a
cruise
bad
control.
man, boy.
For real.
What's the name of that movie with I think the name of it was Sniper or some shit.
Or Shooter, maybe.
I don't
American
know.
Sniper. Something like
Boom. Better hope it ain't that kind of nigga, cause
that. I don't even remember the movie. I just remember the title.
Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Was that?
Wasn't he sniping or something?
I think so, bro.
Okay.
But yeah, I had to throw that out there. That shit's crazy. Another news. Boosie. I'm gonna leave that for later. T.I. son got in a
jump into
fight.
it. It won't real either way.
Nah, that shit won't real at all. Boosie
But
supposedly.
you believed it.
No, I did not.
Gullible.
Nah, nigga.
Why?
Supposedly there was links being passed around that Boosie knocked out George Zimmerman, which I ain't even believe it off the rip. To keep it
I got
G
the
with
voice,
you,
man. I'll
but-
play this shit for y'all right now.
Go ahead.
All right.
But nah,
I'm
don't
about to break the table. See, look, that's how you know. Come
Go
on.
ahead, play
I
it.
ain't
Nah,
got
if you can
nothing.
find a play, I don't even know what
got
you're talking
nothing.
about.
Nah,
But I
it
know
was
what you're talking about. That's
Nah,
why
you
I-
just said something about it. He's like, I don't know if it's true, whatever. He didn't say he believed it,
Well, yeah, the shit came out that it wasn't true, but
but you did believe it.
it would have been nice had it happened. you know.
But that's the thing of all the people, like, why Boosie? Like, but Boosie been in the news a lot because you remember he wore that Kappa shit.
Yeah, they was on
Yeah.
his ass about that.
I ain't
But
even-
y'all, like he said, stop playing my song then, motherfuckers.
I mean, I ain't gonna front. They say them niggas take that shit serious. I ain't no tough guy, but you, like, this don't mean shit. But Boosie beat double murder charges and shit. Like, you think I give a fuck about what y'all talking about? That don't mean they ain't some killers in there, some gangsters too. But
Right,
you're
right.
not about to be threatening me on no little dumb shit about me.
Nah,
wearing some
y'all
shit.
play my song. Y'all come out to my song.
Literally,
And you
bro.
gonna tell me I can't.
But at the same time,
rep
it's
y'all
our shit.
Y'all should be happy. That's Boosie. If
I
he
said the same
if
shit,
he
bro.
wearing your shit, that's automatically gonna send niggas y'all way.
But I think what it is, that's what I say as far as joining. But I guess they're like, we don't give a fuck about that. Like, this is like, some shit that really means something to us.
like
I
it
feel
is like a
niggas.
religion to them.
Yeah, I feel niggas, but you ain't about to be threatening me. That's what we not about to do, boy. We not playing like that. Definitely down here in the South, bitch, we carry guns.
Where these
You
these
not about
Kappas
to-
from?
I don't fucking know.
No.
Don't make me no difference. I'm
Ain't
talking
no-
about where
they
we
ain't even
live.
in Louisiana. So.
I be rocking that capuchin all the time. You start talking that dumb shit to me. And no, I don't want no beef or no problems with y'all, but I ain't worried about it. Again, I ain't no tough guy, but shit.
You want
You
problems
seen the last
with if
episode?
you want problems with
You
him,
seen- that's the
y'all
last
jump
episode?
in his
Luca
jump in the
Magnotta.
comments and come at him. Don't talk
Okay.
to me, y'all.
You know what I'm looking at. Stop playing with me. What the fuck you talking about, boy?
But yeah, y'all chill out on Boosie, man.
For real, that was on the
Let
nigga
my
ass,
man
though.
rock this
That
shit.
shit was funny.
Maybe they were trying to get some publicity out of it and some.
I think
some
they really
way,
take that
shape,
shit
or form.
serious though, dog. And I mean, again, I'm with y'all, but like you said, don't come out dancing my song. Then it's like you drop a
Fuck
song, they come out dancing and shit, and tell you, nigga, but you can't rock what the fuck we represent. Well, bitch, stop
You
playing
can
my
rock
song.
my song. You can get me streams and shit.
But he helping you, I guess. That's saying
Fuck it.
whatever. I don't care. I don't want you listening to my song. If I'm about to get my head bit off, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you.
That George Zimmerman shit did sound nice though.
Yeah. Even when I
Somebody
seen it was
really need to
Boosie,
do something to him. Like, what the fuck y'all making shit up for? Like, do something to that nigga,
though. Shit,
man.
we ain't got nothing to do. Let's go down there and hunt.
Wherever he
Fuck
at,
it.
I'll pull up on him.
That nigga gonna give you the motherfucking same treatment. Shit.
Another news. Odell Beckham has an arrest warrant out for a simple battery on an officer, bro. On an officer. You wanna know what he did though? You ain't heard nothing about it? It's been all
No,
over
I
ESPN.
seen on ESPN today. It said, not ESPN. It was like on a little news headline. Said a warrant issued for his arrest. I don't know if it said bench warrant. I don't know what that shit mean. But what is
Man,
what's it for?
they in the locker room. This shit mad whack. They in the locker room, and I guess the officer. I don't know what he was like leaning over Big Boy. One of the linemen, I assume he was Big Boy, leaned over his shoulder to say something, or maybe he was like checking him on some shit.
Yeah.
This nigga Odell walks up and slaps him on the ass on some good game shit.
Oh,
I
yeah,
sense
yeah.
sarcasm. I get y'all do that in the locker room.
You a nut ass freak boy.
What the
Yeah,
fuck is you doing,
This nigga
man?
on some extra shit.
And if you look at his face when the officer turn around, he's just like, "Yeah, nigga, yeah." Like what? Huh?
So you got an assault charge for slapping a
Simple battery.
simple battery.
I don't know. I think he was a police officer, but it could have been a security guard. You know, they be dressing similar.
I'm
Either
saying you
way, they
assaulted me
rat.
too. You make millions. I don't care. I'm saying you assaulted me too. Fuck it. Give me
Oh
some
yeah,
money.
oh yeah.
But that's dumb as hell. But see, man, I've always said that shit about that sports thing. Like me and Randy were talking about that playing 2K.
The whole
And we
slapping
talking
on the
about
ass
something.
thing.
I don't understand why they do that. Look, I understand good game, bro. You could slap a nigga on the head, slap him on his back,
Yeah.
the lower back
You
even.
can
Why
slap
you
a
gotta
nigga
go for a
arm,
butt
something.
cheek,
Good
bruh?
game. Yo, push him. Good game.
And no, this ain't got nothing to do with no homophobia or none of that shit. I'm saying since I've been younger, I used to be like, why they slap each other on the ass? I don't care nothing about that. I've just never understood that shit. Like it just look weird. And I'm talking niggas like go out their way. Like I be watching when a nigga hit like a clutch shot and they be like, yeah,
Slap the shit out his ass. Leave
yes,
a probably
hard
leave
as
a mark.
hell,
Yeah.
bro. Like nigga, that
Yeah.
shit kind of stung.
No pun
relax.
intended with the whole slap the shit out.
Yo,
Nah,
we about
but
to cut
nah.
this shit short today. You heard?
But nah, I know
I'm
where
with
you're
you,
going
though,
with
bro.
that. But
I say
And-
that all the time. If I was like a nigga like LeBron, don't slap me on the ass, bro. Like I can command that. Don't slap my
oh
ass.
yeah, because you LeBron, you
I'm gonna get you
command.
kicked out the team. Play with me. You
They
feel
gonna
me?
trade Kuzma ass, by the way. We'll get in that
Heard,
later.
yeah.
But yeah, when he you should have seen. I'm sure you'll see it. But when he slapped him on the ass, I felt like it was like on some like he's an officer.
Yeah.
Like,
It's almost like some haha, how you like that nigga? Like do something
yeah,
about it. Type shit.
yeah.
You know this how we play. It's a joke, but you ain't gonna do nothing anyway.
Exactly, and that's what I got out of it. And
Fuck
you know he was also Because you know LS. I don't know if you pay attention to college football like that, which I don't think you do.
I don't even watch regular football.
Well, I watch ESPN daily, and sometimes
Oh,
I
yeah.
do get bored with them talking about football because I'm a football nigga. But they were talking about the whole LSU versus. See, I can't even remember who they played, but it was a championship game, and that's when he did it. He pulled out a couple I ain't gonna say a couple. He pulled out hundreds, and you know them college players aren't allowed to accept money. And so he pulled out some hundreds after they won the game, giving the boys.
Who, Odell?
Yeah, before he slapped the officer's ass. They were at him about that shit too. They were like, "Oh, he was making it about himself." I could see where they think that could be the case. I could see that shit easily. But he whipped out, counted about 700, gave him a man, counted 700 more. Like
That shit is so crazy to think about it. I can't give you a few $100s, which is not like it's gonna last.
Meanwhile, just for making the bowl, the coaches
I was just about to say that
the coaches
game.
get $1 million bonus.
Hmm.
Huh? That ain't even mentioning the seats.
That's what I
They
was thinking
sold
about.
out, sold out seats and shit. How big that?
Jerseys.
But y'all over here like, Odell gave them $700. They supposed to be broke.
That ain't even your
Man,
money.
fuck
It's
y'all.
not even your money though.
No,
Like, what do you think is gonna happen once you get them money? Like, they about to go crazy with this shit. Like, what's
they
the?
can't afford shit.
I don't understand.
These niggas come from regular ass broke families. Like,
yeah, for the most part.
And
You know, some
not
privileged
all of them.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
But most
it's-
y'all ain't the good athletes.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the
supposedly
most
the quarterback, which is a white kid named can't remember. He was very popular. Sorry, I don't remember his
part.
name.
Yeah, you don't watch this
Something start with a B. But he a great quarterback. That's all I'm gonna say about him. But
shit. Yeah.
supposedly he was the one that came out and confirmed that it was real money because they were
I
trying
bet
to
he did.
say they were trying to push the narrative that it was fake money just so that people wouldn't be on his dick about it. But I guess he came out and said it was real money. And yeah, they
Snitching
on
ass
Odell ass about that. I don't think he meant to. I think it was like I don't think he was like, oh, he gave him real money. Like I don't think it was like that.
Or was it real money or was it some play money? He's like, oh no, it was
Yeah,
real.
real. Yeah, I
he
think
just
it was.
did on some regular answer.
Yeah, he was being genuine. He didn't mean to. I don't think he did.
You can inadvertently
I
snitch,
think he.
nigga.
I think he made Donkey of the Day for that shit. Yep.
That's crazy, bro.
But the
He can't
money
give a nigga some
money
money.
money aside, the
fuck,
whole
bro.
slapping the officer
that's
on the
fuck.
ass was uncalled for.
Nut ass freak,
like,
like I said.
I don't I don't blame
Fuck
I don't
wrong
even
with
blame the officer for pressing them kind of charges. Fuck it. Take him out. He knew what he was doing.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see how that plays out. What you
Yeah.
think gonna happen though? Like, pay a little fine or something
He'll get a slap on the wrist for slapping on man on his ass.
for real. See, that's why you a rapper. You with it. You quick with it, boy.
Speaking of ass,
Lame ass nigga.
uh,
Hurry, get
speaking
to
of
topic. Where the hell
ass,
you going?
Lizzo drops another
Okay.
video of her ass clapping her thighs and shit.
Oh, you trying to diss?
Nah,
Song with Lizzo.
nah.
Nah, I'm with you. We seen
Uh-huh.
it. Yeah, we seen it.
Nah, that shit was I don't know what she got on her mind.
Look at you with
like,
the trends. I just thought about that. What?
yeah, man, get
Boy,
better with my
I should
transition.
give you a slap on the back.
Ha!
Ba-dum,
Good game, huh? Sure, he
Yeah.
wants to slap my back.
Yeah, bitch.
What's wrong with this dude, man? Slap my back, alright. What's wrong with you?
Look,
man?
he over there excited. Little nigga.
Nigga gonna try it as soon as the cameras go off. Fuck wrong with him, y'all. Nut ass freak ball. What's wrong with this?
I end this whole podcast right now. One phrase.
I mean, what's up? I mean,
Go ahead and get into your topics, man.
but Lizzo, yeah, she posted another video. I think she wild and like she already did the whole picture thing. That's one thing. Then she went to the Lakers game, got kicked out.
picture?
You know, she posted the first picture in the mirror of her ass or something like that.
Would you hit?
I have a wife at home, bro.
Oh, okay.
I don't talk like that up here, bro.
Yeah, all right. I'm about to
Lizzo's not an ugly woman.
That's not what I asked you.
She's what they call a BBW.
I guess, yeah.
You know, that's all I can state on that. Sorry.
Didn't answer my question.
All my what do you call somebody who's just not single, just non-single people? That's what I'll say for the day. Taken,
Committed, yeah.
committed guys.
Taken, yeah.
Y'all on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna say that ridiculous. You got a whole wife at home. You feel me?
For sure. Word, bro. You's a bitch. So I know who wears the
So
pants in your
far,
relationship.
would you hit it?
That video we seen, it was looking alright. I ain't gonna front,
But when you look at the video and you hear
yeah, and I was like, well, her ass
you don't
barely
see her
moved.
ass cheeks
Yeah,
clapping.
Exactly. So look,
Unless
I ain't
somebody
hit-
was in the wherever she was, I said kitchen. Damn, that's fucked up. I said they was in the kitchen. Like, why would I? But wherever they was, it had an echo. You know how the kitchens be having echoes and shit.
Yo, this nigga's retarded.
So I was assuming that if somebody wasn't clapping, it was her thighs,
a
my
good
G.
one.
It was her
That's how you
thighs.
called your season. Why I say in the kitchen? Yo, you funny as fuck.
Shut up, man.
Yo, you said
But
it, bitch. Hey,
You
shut up.
reiterating this shit.
because it was a good one. But nah, to answer the question though, maybe I don't know. It depends, bro. Because like I said,
She's a pretty woman,
yeah,
man.
the ass looked alright. It just like you said, the ass wasn't really moving, so it's like thigh clapping. I'm like,
Come on.
I got to see what them legs looking like. She ain't studying me no way. She don't give a fuck what I think of her, but it's in the air right now. You feel me? Whatever.
Yeah.
But that's about my limit. You feel
I think she's got all the clout she could get by now, though. She ain't no more of that shit going.
Probably not.
Yeah, it ain't. She's.
I don't know, man.
Unless she drop a hit to go with it, I think she should just
Some
stop.
shit where she
doing
like
that.
twerking in the video, like shaking her ass just like
Yeah.
that. That'd be smart.
Yeah.
Put me on your marketing team, Lizzo. You feel me?
Facts. Get that
We'll
bag.
shoot a great
real
video
fast.
for you. Yeah, then I'm out. Should never make a hit and I'm gone.
Other than that, I think just is what it is. Somebody hitting it.
For sure.
Kendrick Lamar album coming out supposedly. I don't know how soon. They ain't put no date on it, but the word is he's crossed over into rock. I'm not sure if the album's gonna be completely rock.
Yeah, I
or
heard
he
it's
just-
gonna be rock influenced or something like that.
Hmm.
I don't know what that means exactly, but I mean, I give it a listen, but
He been switching it up. He jumped on that. He jumped on that that Black Panther soundtrack and had some different influential sounds too.
that shit
So
was alright though.
yeah, I didn't.
I ain't never heard the whole project, but I'm saying the songs I heard of his that was.
Oh
okay.
yeah, that was good.
Alright.
That was good. Even he was still rapping, ain't like he was rock influenced on that. But
Mhm.
of course, it's Black Panther. Why the hell would I be rock influenced?
Right.
Even though black people didn't invent rock.
Yeah, you're right. It's just not necessarily our thing nowadays. I guess.
Well, I'm definitely gonna stream it still because I'm not a huge rock fan, but I have a few sones on my
Yeah,
rock
halfway's alright.
playlist. Facts, 3 Doors Down.
Nah, I used to listen to rock too. Shit.
Yeah, what you listen
I like-
to?
I
You
mean, I
listen
like-
to that Marilyn Manson, huh?
Nah, but it was some of that hardcore shit. I've never heard one of his songs before.
Mhm.
Does it sound good? I'm not. I swear to God, on my life.
Wait, who?
Marilyn Manson.
No, I don't know. I don't listen to him.
I used to listen to that Disturbed.
I know he Disturbed was
Down
fire
with
though.
the same
Oh
name,
yeah,
you
we
don't
used
know
to,
nothing about that.
before obviously way before we started this podcast shit.
Oh, this is we was
This was back in the LimeWire
early
and Frostwire
like
days.
late teens,
We
early
would trade
20s, bro.
rock songs and shit.
That's what I'm saying. So
Niggas
yeah, I
was
listen.
like
I ain't
18,
gonna front like that
19.
rock with me. I just didn't.
all my
Yeah.
all my black homies would like laugh at me for that rock shit.
Oh, they capping it. Oh, they just didn't give it a
They
chance.
come to the
man.
crib, hear that shit blasting.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's just a bunch of some of that shit do just like a bunch of screaming though. But they
Yeah,
be saying
some of
some
it
shit
do, but
sometime,
yeah, the
though.
shit I
It
listen
be
to,
simple,
we
but they
listen
be
to got
saying some shit.
they be saying some
Yeah.
shit. Like we were saying, they say a whole lot by saying not too much.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah, like they say,
simple
keep it
words.
simple. You feel me? Sometimes the
Yeah.
better shit is made from you keeping it simple. You feel me? But yeah, some of that shit was alright, but some of
Yeah.
that shit is kind of like,
are you wilding now?
yeah, bruh.
I hate you, mom. I got my wrist in a
Yeah, you know what I'm
last
saying?
night.
It's like I ain't with all that.
Yeah,
nah.
y'all
Keep
tripping. I ain't about to throw on my emo, paint my nails black,
Yeah.
and show up partying at funerals and
Yeah,
shit.
that one time you got your nails.
Nah,
Go ahead to the next subject.
nah. Elaborate, brother.
You didn't never have your nails black. Look at you. You know you did.
would.
I bet y'all he
only thing
laughed.
I've
He about
ever
to
done-
laugh or smile, y'all.
Fuck no. Only thing I've ever done close to like punk rock white or whatever.
Yeah, don't tell him you.
I was 18, 19. I put this like lip ring right here, and I don't even consider that these days. That's just a rap thing. I had this like a lip
I
ring.
never knew
thing.
that about you.
It wasn't
That's what we
real.
gonna
I never
hang
had
around.
the piercing.
See, you see what
It
happens when
just
he don't
had-
hang around me like that? He
I,
got that weird shit.
I wanted to try
that
something
word shit,
different.
nigga.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say fuck y'all. Fuck you. As if they hear, man, fuck y'all. But yeah, I veered off into that section for a
Weird
little
shit,
bit.
nigga.
Every now and then I still listen to them songs, man.
Bet you do.
It's
You
some,
be there holding a ring to your lip like,
nah,
I should go back to this.
not in MO.
Cap. But you did have a black nails, but whatever. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, right. Would have been dope, but nah.
See, look, he
Um,
late. Look, he about to- y'all gonna see in a few episodes. He gonna be like,
Never.
"Welcome, I'm your host, doing some extra ass shit." This nigga.
Your type shit,
Yeah.
right? But
Right, you see what these shits looking like, boy. My
What they
shit
looking
pristine, boy, and they not black.
my nails so clean.
I'm a boss done, motherfucker.
I'm saying they look polished, like you go get manicures and shit.
If I recall correctly, we had this conversation.
What?
You said you
You
want
would
to
get
your
your shit
hands
done. You would get you press on nails and shit. I get a pedicure on
You
some
know
real
you
shit.
lying.
Like
This nigga said.
only thing. Wait,
I
the
say-
pedicure is the feet, right? Yeah, I say manicure when you're married.
Yeah, that's
hands
exactly.
on.
Exactly.
That's just
but
how
I
I
say manicure for man and pedicure whatever. I'm not getting my feet done, bro. I feel like I really get my hands done before.
Nah, I
People
definitely
see my
rather get
hands
the
before they
feet.
see my feet. I got socks on anyway. Ain't nobody seeing my damn feet.
I get my feet done.
Cap.
Cause like just having your feet sitting in that bubbly hot water.
Yeah. That's what girls
The-
always
but
be
the
telling me how
only-
they do that. Ain't nothing
Only
wrong
thing,
with you doing
only
it.
thing that would
sister.
fuck with me when coming to
Sister
pedicures.
girl.
Only
ahead.
thing that would fuck with me is I'm very ticklish when it comes to my feet. Like I kick you in your fucking
Nah,
face.
on accident type shit.
Yeah, on accident
bro.
if you try to like.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I could take it, but I'm gonna try it this summer.
I had the
Coming
girl try
soon.
to foul. You know, it's
Me
a
and the
girl.
girl
you
probably
let-
have podcast our own out there, and I'll probably
Yeah.
put that in there.
I let this girl do that, like try to foul my feet. As soon as she started doing that shit, I said, "Hell no."
You go.
Nah, I
That's
went,
how you
"Fuck
do?
that." I moved quick. She tried
Stop.
my hand. On my life. No, I said that shit don't feel good. That shit feel like sandpaper.
That's what a nigga
Why you
just
talking?
said.
You turning red? That's
This
shit you
shit
be doing.
funny, fuck
That shit
nigga.
you be doing. Shit, we can get up right now if you want. It ain't nothing to me. Shit, when I tell you that time, your ass get
Play
beat.
too
slam on
much,
this motherfucking table.
Tabitha. Wait, and that's your girlfriend name?
Come on, man. Yeah, that don't even say, come on, man. It's me.
Tabitha.
I don't even know.
Ain't
nobody.
nothing
I
wrong
don't
with the
even know
name.
nobody named Tabitha.
I mean, that's
Check my phone. Yeah, look at this nigga. Okay. This nigga's a goofy. this nigga goofy.
all right. I just came up
You
with a
smoked
name.
too much of that weed
I
today,
reached
boy.
out. I reached in my
Smoking
iCloud
trees.
and put it
Come
motherfucker
on,
down.
Tabitha.
But in other news, man,
Shout
let's
out to any
move
fine Tabithas out there. Hit me.
Fat,
man.
hit your boy.
Oh,
up.
you heard
like
him.
I said, man,
Whoa.
I ain't speaking for me.
Yeah,
hit
but
my
when
boy
I
up.
asked, would you-
Tab.
When I
I
said,
know a
would you
couple
hit
Tabithas.
Lizzo?
I'll put you on. I know
I
a
appreciate
Tabitha.
it,
Fuck
brother.
it. It's a Tabitha at my job. I'll put you on,
Appreciate
man.
it.
She a good woman. She probably in her 50s or something.
All right, man.
Nice old Christian white woman for you, man. But back to the subject at hand on the Word to the Wise podcast.
You's a
You
funny
like
little
that
boy.
because that's a subject at hand. Man, I'm late, but if you haven't already, go on. Go
I'm on my phone. They
go on IG and follow the boys. Names on top already. Chapter 29 now, all that good shit. All right, back to it. That's gonna be at the beginning too. Fuck it. Back to it. The baby was recently denied bail. I think this was a few days ago, maybe a whole week ago. There's a video out, which I would post it on the shit, but that's a whole nother story. There's a video out. He's like cool, calm, collective, like he the baby, but he's just in an orange jumpsuit and he's talking to the judge and he's like, I got $250,000 at the hotel, and behind him, I don't know if it was somebody he knew.
Yeah, I think she was she was like an officer.
CO.
Though, yeah.
She like popped him on the back.
Yeah.
I guess she's a black woman. I guess she's trying to look out for a young
yeah.
black man. Yeah,
But
quit flexing, nigga. That's just
but I don't think he was the way it sounded like he was either putting it on camera, on record, like yo, it's a court of M at the room in case that shit go missing. I said that shit when I was in court. So it's like if somebody steal my shit,
I
or
thought
whatever,
he would flex.
He might do- he
Why
might
are
do-
you doing that?
I think it's a
bro?
mixture. He might could have been slightly flexing on the judge, like
That's how I took
y'all
it.
don't make this
Like,
in here,
man,
bro,
fuck
bitch.
y'all, man.
You
Let
know
me
what
out.
I'm saying? The show money, bitch.
And he probably shouldn't have said that. It could, man. The slightest thing you say in court, the judges could like be petty and
But
deny
do
your
what,
bail
though?
based off that.
I mean, I guess, but so what? I'm still gonna be good when I get out.
Because they know for a fact, especially being that he flexes it, $250,000. They know he gonna make bail.
But that's the thing. Why wouldn't you want me to make bail? Y'all get the money anyway.
Cause you young, black, and successful,
Yeah, I guess.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I guess. I'd rather if I'm the white judge, give me that money, nigga. Shit,
Facts.
I'm gonna just make the
It's
bail
one in
high
my
as hell.
pocket anyway.
$1 million bail. He got 100 racks.
Fuck
Okay,
it.
now he got 150. Fuck you, mean shit.
But
Shit,
I think
fuck outta here.
that the whole reason he was in jail was the whole 10,000 niggas short him 10,000. I think it was the same scenario.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I guess we can reiterate on that story, but everybody already know that one by now. But he, somebody shorted him 10 racks out of the 30 he was supposed to get for doing a show, and they said they doused him with orange juice and beat his ass or something like
I
that.
think it was apple juice.
I mean, it was apple juice.
I don't know for sure. Was it?
It was
apple?
juice,
Yeah, some juice, yeah.
some sugary flavored
I think it, like,
juice.
stripped them type shit. Oh, I think
Yeah.
it stripped them type shit.
I didn't know was that broad day. I think I saw like a little quick video of it where they
Yeah.
left him nigga curled up.
Hey man, don't be lying to people. Tell them I got 30 for you, and then you got a 20 piece. Like, I ain't got the rep. As soon as you say I ain't got the R-E, I ain't got the exactly. He probably made money off of it though. If you the promoter, you gonna usually make sure you got like, all right, if I can get this many people in there, I'm gonna make 5, 10,
Niggas
whatever.
greedy out here.
I guess. Well, I hope that greed was.
And
working
was this
last-
a North
But he
Carolina
probably could
show?
sue him too.
Was this in
I
North
don't know.
Carolina? I'm about to say it's even worse that it's in your own state. I'll say home country.
I'm a hometown hero. Fuck
But
you
on
doing?
your own
nigga?
shit. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is you doing, man?
shouldn't be like that, man.
Yeah. Damn, niggas running through these.
That's what I was saying.
Shit's
That shit,
fast.
like,
T.I.'s son got in a fight, and I think in a school bathroom, what it looked to be.
shout to win.
They say he took the L. I watched majority of the video, but
Damn, shout.
there was one point in the fight where the kid was picking him up, and he wrapped his legs around him like, nigga, ain't about to slam me. But I'll
That's
say,
smart though. Shit,
yeah.
most niggas don't think they do that.
nah, he would have slammed my ass. So I wouldn't wrap my legs around you. I'd have been a knocked out motherfucker. But
That's a fact.
but he was trying. You know, they were throwing down. I seen dude connect on him a few times. Like, you hit him, motherfuckers. I
So
don't
dude
recall.
was precisely and accurately landed.
Tip.
Uh,
Tip. Skip.
nah,
No,
that's
but
fucked up. Hey man,
damn, that's
shit.
funny. But
That's why my child gonna know martial arts. He ain't gonna be whooping. If you whoop his ass, cause you probably knew the shit too. My kid gonna know how to get out of situations. You know what I'm saying? He gonna know how to, whatever that shit is, and they be rolling around on the ground, whatever. You know the shit I don't like to watch. I like when they on their feet. I need my son to know how to throw a kick, knock you out one time, put your ass in the
choke your
chokehold,
bitch
go
out.
to
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah.
Don't kill him now.
Choke- I was about
He
to
start
choke
turning
your
blue.
bitch ass out.
Yeah, choke your bitch out.
What's your-
That nigga beating up his girlfriend.
This is how you participate in. How do you say fighting better?
Physical contact. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Physical attributes.
Yeah, all right.
But you know, I took
Damn,
the
so
trying.
basically got beat up. Not trying to be funny. He got beat up.
Yeah, I guess he held the L.
I mean, that shit happens though. You know what I'm saying?
I remember in high
Just
school.
go back and whoop his ass.
Seeing nigga activities in the bathrooms.
Oh, me too.
Like,
I mean,
nigga,
they
I
tryna
just come in here to
take
piss
a
and
piss.
get
Nah,
out.
literally. I
Y'all
remember one
niggas
time
childish. Y'all gonna be bumps.
before class one
And
time.
what do you know? Half the niggas in there is bums right now. The ones that used to
Motherfucker.
be in there, probably slap boxing and sitting around smoking cigarettes
Yeah,
and
bro.
throwing lit fucking cigarettes in the trash can. Like, y'all bums.
Yeah, I seen that shit too. Like, yo, you trying to burn the whole school down? I'm about to go back to the bus and these niggas trying to kill us. What the fuck going on? I'm about to just walk on. But nah, man, I remember seeing shit, taking a piss, you know. I go, whoop, you know what I'm saying? I go,
What's that?
water cold.
Your pants.
Once I go take a piss, yeah, I got to drop my pants. Boom, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
alright.
Water cold. Anyway, but now I'm taking the piss. You see niggas come in there. I'm talking, they really about to fight. They throwing their book bags down. And shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Niggas start fighting. I'm
They
like,
start
oh,
playing
shit.
for- yeah.
I start pushing shit fast. Like, hurt and piss. I can get the fuck out of here. These niggas about to imagine nigga bump me now. I'm pissing on everybody. Now they gonna whoop my ass. Fuck that shit. But yeah, bro. Niggas be wild. Like you said, throwing lit cigarettes in the trash.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
just throw it in the toilet,
Niggas
dumbass.
is ignorant, boy.
Then you up in there just taking the piss. You don't even smoke cigarettes. Here come the principal or one of them motherfuckers. What y'all doing smelling smoke? Now you about to get in trouble.
All the niggas
Bitch,
is more
I don't even
athletic
smoke
than
this.
you. Made it out the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah, they
You
done
just
blew
happened to
past
be the
his
last
ass.
one.
You're here trying to cross a nigga, trying to dodge him. Nah, he done grabbed your ass. But
And then
Yeah,
with
man.
Tip son, like, he high yellow and that's T.I. son. So people probably
man, I'm about
fuck
to get
with
strikes
him.
off of you.
First you high yellow. That's one thing. I know
Get to your bag.
when I was, especially when I first came around this area, West Craven, niggas will fuck with me and my brother because it was
Yeah, we
light
was keeping
skinned.
the gangsta on you little bitches. We was keeping the gangsta on you little bitches.
Now we had to show up. We had to like prove ourselves when we first got around this bitch. That ain't take too long. This is Vanceboro, small town. But
Put my wolves on his
I
ass,
remember-
y'all. Put my wolves on. I was like, go test that little nigga.
when you
know
when
what
you
I'm saying?
yellow and shit, you do have to deal with that extra little flack. You know, niggas fuck with you because you light skin. Smacking me turn red.
You know what's so
Of course, that never happened to me on that smacking me turn red shit. But not saying that shit couldn't have. I ain't gonna say, "Ooh, I walk around big and bad." And I was a quiet nigga. I ain't bother nobody.
That's a fact.
But you know, I think you deal with that, especially as a yellow boy. White people don't like it, and niggas don't like you either. So it's like
You just felt so alone and isolated. Was you sad,
I need my light
depressed?
skinned brethren.
Was your anxiety through the
Even
roof?
light skinned niggas hate light skinned niggas. So.
Yeah, y'all are just retarded. Nah, what's that
But-
shit?
but-
What's it? Colorism, whatever that shit is called. You know, look at us segregated in our own
It's sad.
blackness. I can't
Now
remember.
in a deeper meaning, that shit is sad.
Yeah, gives a fuck. I'm not here to
But
be sad. I'm here to
outside of
be
him
funny.
being yellow, you tip son at that. So
That's what I'm saying. You gonna. It's just like
You know,
when you go
you
to prison,
rich.
and you go to prison. You a high. It's like 6ix9ine. Like
Yeah.
you go to General Pop, and you ain't
Yeah.
really no street nigga. It's like I already got 35 years. I'm about to whoop this nigga ass.
speaking
or
of
beat
that
the shit
nigga, I
out of
heard
him.
he was feared for his life. He wanted to get moved.
Someone he want to go do his shit at home, do his sentence at home. Bitch.
That defeats the whole purpose.
Yeah, of you not gonna
Oh
learn your
my
lesson, bro.
gosh.
Yeah, he talking about I want home arrest. I mean, house arrest.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. I mean,
You
people get
retarded.
that shit, but come on, man.
Yeah. You 6'9". Do your time.
Yeah, bro, you only got till August or some
Yeah,
shit.
you'll be out soon.
Just go sit in PC
Ask
for 8
for
months,
solitary
bro.
confinement. Yeah, PC.
Literally, I
something.
mean, some people don't like solitary because they say, "Oh, you go crazy in there."
I'd rather go crazy than
I'd
worry about somebody bending me
I ain't
over.
going. I'm already a. It's just the fact of it's
You
such
already
a
a
small
bitch.
area. Like, it's
What?
smaller than this though.
You already
probably,
a what?
but-
You was like, I'm already, but and then you switched. No, I'm serious.
Oh,
you
I was
did.
saying, I said I'm already a bit of a loner.
Okay,
That's
I
all
thought you were about to say a bitch. Because I was about to say, you damn right. But
That's why you didn't say because you know the.
nah,
Fuck
I actually
going
did. I
on,
said
boy.
bitch. Because I'm already a
But
little
you
bit.
didn't say yeah. You is a bit. You know not.
But I did.
No, you just said you was
But
about to say,
anyway,
yeah,
man.
be quiet. But no, in all honesty though, like I could do that shit, but it's just like I just need some books to read, eat my food,
Yeah.
exercise, go to sleep. I'm gonna just sleep most of my time away, or read and study. But everybody not like that. Now it's easy to say till I'm in there and I'm like, I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But,
I'm not trying to hold up, it locked down. Silly.
oh,
But
don't make me get
when
to
I
talk
was
about this nigga
16,
jail
let me
stories.
remember.
This nigga's
When
a
I was
bitch.
16, I did have to get put in a cell by myself because you can't. They charge you as a man, but
Yeah, it's
in
weird,
jail they
yeah.
put you in a cell by yourself
They
at
think you a little
16.
bitch has to get raped or something. They little bitch.
Well, I
beat.
was a toothpick too. Nah, I ain't,
Oh, fresh meat.
but nah,
That's
it
my
was,
girlfriend. That's my girlfriend. That's what they was saying. So did you?
And they had a long dreads and shit. They would, nah,
that was somebody.
smack his ass and turn red.
Yeah,
yeah.
you would have been somebody.
I'm out free now, pussies.
Oh, they tough.
I'm a
But nah, I remember you telling me though. You want
But,
a bitch in there.
yeah,
I ain't gonna shit.
I
on
said
the
they
boy
say they
like that.
put me on some solitary shit, and I was fine. I ain't lose my mind. Like I seen the
Yeah.
Bible, I read the first 5 pages. All right, enough of this. Toss to the side.
I feel you. Hey, man.
And you can talk to yourself. Shit, I at the time I wasn't necessarily a rapper, so it ain't like I was in that bitch dropping bars. But yeah, I found peace with myself. I liked it. You know,
Whoa, what the hell?
you get
like being around a bunch of
you get it
dudes?
beat off.
I
No,
feel
by
you.
yourself. You get
You-
beat off and go and nobody hear you in the cell. And
Oh, you talking about being there by yourself? Okay.
Yeah,
no, I thought you said
man.
I like jail and jail.
Not even when I was in jail, and I hate to like I don't TMI, but I nah, it's hard like because when you got a
I
cellmate,
bet.
when you got a cellmate,
No
like,
girls in
you gotta
there.
beat off quiet. Like I remember, it's funny. I beat off in jail. Why am I even sharing this?
Edit point. Nope. 35 minutes. This where the gold is.
Oh, we only doing 35. We only had 35. I'm thinking we in the 50s. Damn. I'm trying to stretch the conversation. Fuck it. I'm gonna keep
So
the
I'm about to say, might as
conversation.
well just
Fuck
keep
it.
telling your
I'm gonna
stories.
keep it coming.
Yeah. I bet you did. When you, just like we was in prison, right? Like,
But I had a cellmate, and like what we do before we go to sleep, or because we were he was a private dude, cool dude, R.I.P. I can't even remember his name, but I seen crazy years later, talking about this past year, I seen R.I.P. pictures and shit of
he
him.
looked familiar.
And I met him in jail. We talked. We were mad cool. He from Houston. I'm stressing the story out for the podcast sake. Little story time,
Yeah, who
motherfuckers.
cares? Yeah, fuck it.
But he was a trapper. Like he couldn't stop. He loved to talk about trapping cocaine.
That nigga, he
crack.
snitch on a dead man. You's a bitch.
I mean, what the fuck?
You's a bitch.
Oh, what the heaven police gonna come get him? Like fuck out of here.
Maybe his family wanted him to be looked at as a good boy.
What?
Damn, you's a
I don't even know his name. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
like,
know, yeah, I
like
know.
we posted this picture on here and said R.P. Keith Richardson. That's not his name. I don't know his name.
Damn, Keith.
But what we
Wow.
do in jail is he take it. If he taking the shit,
What?
he take his cause man, jail's rough. I don't know how the new jail went. Cause I ain't been to the new one. This was the old one in the courthouse. Real niggas know what I'm talking about. Real gangsters. Like, it's crazy because the
I was
real
just about
the
to
best
say.
gangsters don't get caught.
The
That's the
fuck you
crazy
talking
part.
about? Yeah.
I hate to hear it.
But I
Get
know
back
what
to the
you
story,
mean.
but I hate to hear niggas like talk they rap sheet like they talk about how like they gangster they are.
'Cause they
What's
been to
they
jail or
their
something.
criminal record? Yeah, nigga, I got assault charges,
With a deadly
nigga.
weapon, attempted
Yeah,
murder,
like,
nigga.
nigga, you
Yeah.
got caught.
Yeah.
What's like that's
Unless
not
it's
cool.
self-defense,
I understand
that's
you
the
get
only
caught.
time I
Like you get
respect
caught,
that
that don't
shit.
make you not gangster. but
Nah,
it's
you
like-
still gangster, but it's just like you didn't move appropriately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But he was so private and shit. Even when we take shits, he hang up his
That sounds
because
like me.
in jail you
I'm
share a
telling you.
bunk.
I can't
and
take no shit
the,
right on
the, the cell is no bigger than his room.
Yeah.
And the shit'll be lined up in the toilet's right there. Like, so you take the shit, you take your cover, hang it up so you can't see one another.
Damn.
I take shit, he take shit or something. Shit
And then think of that, bro.
sucks.
You literally are sharing a toilet with another. It's only one toilet, right?
And it ain't like you can close the smell
What
off.
this nigga got
nowhere.
crabs or something?
then you got it too.
I probably when you sit on top, I'm squatting over that motherfucker.
But
Fuck
he
this.
taught me some like a lot of survival skills, and bitch, it's
Yeah.
just dope. Like I don't know, maybe that's I don't want to say survival skills. That's what do they call it
It
when
is,
you
well,
when you've been in jail so much?
are you talking about being
Institutionalized,
institutionalized?
yeah. You just know too many.
But it's
jail
still, it's like he's
skills.
institutionalized maybe, but he's still giving you survival skills. Like,
Yeah, man.
This how I move around.
Like
here,
even with my
whatever.
milk, like let me just keep this shit going. Even with milk in jail,
Mm.
and this is for anybody who does go to jail. I'm not even trying to be
I ain't going.
clown y'all
I
or
can't.
anything.
I'm gonna be constipated as hell. I
Except they
can't.
give you a carton of milk, and don't drink that orange juice. They put sterilization shit in there, like to fuck with your sperm, and it tastes like watered down orange juice anyway. Toss that shit. Drink water. Drink the toilet water. Nah, but they got it's crazy. The sink you can drink out of is connected to the toilet. Like
Okay.
it might be toilet water,
Yeah. You're
Either
about
way,
to drink
tap
see a
water is
little
probably
piece of
cold
corn in
drinking.
there or something.
something like that.
Crazy.
Little brown stains in the water.
What?
Ain't nothing. Just drink it.
Oh,
You'll live.
I'm never
Fluoride
going
in there.
there.
It'll clean it up.
I'm not going.
Um,
Dog.
But yeah, we save our milks, and what we do to keep the milks, he showed me to keep the milks cool, was there's this vent up top it blows cool air through to keep you cool in that bitch. I would wonder why he was doing it at first, but he takes some wet tissue and like throw it up there at the vent, not only to block the cold air, but you make it to where you can stick pencil or whatever you need to stick in it to hold your milk up to where your milk can be refrigerated by this cold air.
Why
blast.
y'all ain't just drink the fucking milk when you got it?
Because what if you don't want the milk right now? You want to save it for later, and you can sell the milk off to another
That's
trade.
definitely
People
what I
people
do,
barter
yeah.
in that bitch all the time, man. Niggas bet. Believe it or not, I mean you do believe the shit. Ain't nothing not to
Oh,
believe.
I already
about it.
know. I ain't been in there, but I know.
Niggas barter like even with I remember being in jail and watching the playoffs, NBA playoffs in jail. Niggas was betting.
I bet you
fucking
2
cookies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2 cartons of
yeah.
milk. I bet you 3 little Debbie cakes.
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I ain't
man.
gonna say it was a dope experience because that shit almost.
It's
almost-
like it's not a good thing to
But-
go through, but I feel like it's something. It's like a life lesson. You know, you got to learn
Yeah.
a lot, shit like that.
Yeah, I went through
know.
some bullshit them days on some lame ass shit.
Yeah, but you wasn't lame, so lame people do lame shit. Go through lame shit. Nah, I'm just saying, like, there's nothing wrong being a lame loser
Nah,
bitch.
nothing wrong with
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Moment of silence for Jew.
Yeah, he's-
So I have to turn the cameras and slap that fucking beard off his face. You feel me? And that's an OG call. You feel me?
right. Imagine you. Imagine.
Where'd you get that phrase? That's an OG call.
Exactly. Where'd you get it? Fucking OG. The fuck. Use a BG,
Hey, cut the malarkey.
a
man.
baby gangster. You feel me?
But,
That's true. It's your little BG. And you be having the BGs, nigga.
How you know?
Every time you come around, my stomach hurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, it's just my energy. You know what I'm saying?
What do you know?
make you
End of the
nervous.
podcast, y'all.
Why gonna
Nah.
speak in facts?
But
You here telling them fucking bullshit stories.
it's all
I
cap,
used the man in prison.
capping stories.
Yeah. You
Alright.
should tell them that real story you told me. Nigga pressed you and you was taking a shower and you begged for your life. Or something.
In jail, I didn't know niggas raped in jail, but
I didn't say they did. I said he pressed you. Look at you. Went straight to rape. Damn, it's crazy. Go ahead, man.
niggas
Get
ain't
to your
pressing me
topic.
for real. But
They ain't press.
I mentioned it, baby. You seen the previews for that movie, Bloodshot with Vin Diesel?
No.
Shit look like fire. Like I only mentioned on
What's
the
it called?
podcast, Bloodshot. It's like this nigga. You'll fuck with it based off the concept. This nigga, he was like a soldier or some shit, and he died. And they took his body, and they reincarnated him basically, and put some type of shit. Basically, he can't die no more. If you shoot him, it shows like when a nigga shoot his face, his fragments fall apart, but they come right back together. And they reset his mind. Oh, this is what they do. You know, all right. Even with the shit that happened in Iraq, Trump sent the soldiers to kill, what's that nigga name? I can't remember his name for real. The Iran's leader or whatever. Trump sent him to kill him. Well, what they would do with Vin Diesel is they take somebody like him. I don't know if he was working for the government because it's just previews. But they take somebody like him that's held to like some high esteem and wake Vin Diesel up and then say, this is who killed your wife. Like, you have to go find him. Well, really, they're sending Vin Diesel to kill them for their own sake. Like, it ain't got shit to do with his life. I think they make him have a dream to where he has his wife, he loves her, and he sees a man kill her. Well, they erase his dream every time he finishes an assassination, and then make the same dream, just put a different face on the guy who killed your wife. And he wakes up, he's like, ugh. Like, They tell him the same shit every time he wakes up. They just add a different name, different face. Then they send him to go kill that guy, and then right back at it, erase your memory again.
So what's the whole concept of, like, I get that's the concept, but what's like he finds out that they've been lying to him or some shit like that, you know? Like,
they didn't show that. And I don't recall them showing that in the previews, but I'm very sure that's what happened.
you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay,
Next
y'all.
thing you know,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why did you do this to me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because it's like, all right, I get all that part, but I know something else got to happen in here somewhere.
Yeah, but overall, I thought it looked like a dope ass movie. The concept was pretty cool, and I don't know when it come out either. I just kept seeing the preview today. I was like,
I ain't
fuck
seen
it,
that shit
might
one
as well
time.
make it a
Which I be
last
skipping
minute
shit.
podcast topic.
I be skipping shit quick as hell though. Like the ass, soon as it get fired, boom.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I don't be meaning to because it, like you say, it might be a good little movie or something like that.
Mhm.
But I be skipping. But yeah, that sounds like a pretty good movie. Shit, I'll check it out.
Bad Boys drop tomorrow.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna make it though. I got a movie to go see. I mean, a movie. I got a party to go to. My cousin having a surprise birthday party tomorrow, so he don't even know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
what
what.
I say. It's like a surprise.
Obviously, he ain't
But I know
gonna
what
see
you're
it on
saying.
the podcast because this podcast ain't dropping today or tomorrow.
Sunday, Monday type
So
shit.
that makes it
I'm
cool.
about to put this shit out tonight.
I was gonna say that shit on our last on the subject at hand, but it's like,
Yeah, did you don't know when that shit coming out either? Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I put this one out tonight though.
he ain't gonna make it this far. He ain't gonna see this shit. No way.
What's his name?
I don't even think he looks at the podcast. Keep
What's
it
his
G.
name?
Brian Cooper.
Okay, so now I'm about to go on Facebook.
Tag him, be like, yo.
No, I'm about to go hit him up right now.
Don't
Fuck
fall
you mean?
for it, bro.
Yeah, be like, yo, don't even act surprised. What you mean? When you walk in the crib, everybody gonna jump out. Oh, bro.
Oh,
all
no,
that
it's
dumb
not gonna
shit.
be at the crib, so.
Tomorrow, when your girl try to take you somewhere, nigga.
I
Shit.
think you're the first one out of us to turn 30.
Yeah. I'm about to be the second. Yeah.
Goes. Mm-hmm. I don't think nobody
next
I know
month.
this fam.
Two of my cousins just
my
turned
age.
30.
Sheesh. I'm sure it ain't no difference. Like,
Yeah,
but it's just
a
another
number, but
decade, man.
still,
You
yeah.
crossed over into the other decade. It's just now you can literally say I'm 3 decades old.
Yep. I'm just about a third of the way through my life, so fuck it. Whoa.
You about to end the podcast right now, boy.
No, I got
But
you. Anybody had a seizure, relax.
and speaking of our decade and shit, being born in '90, I love our generation. Based off, and I think I've said this before, but just based off of the fact that we were able to see like cord phones and just before this new age of phones became a thing,
man.
we actually got to experience a little bit of the old school lifestyle
Yeah.
before it all changed. We got to see all that shit change over like.
Yeah, we talked about that on that other one,
Mm-hmm.
the other shit, but
It's the subject at hand. That shit never even got put out.
not yet. But yeah, it's just like you said, we grew up in a time where like first, like we got to see the old TVs to now that they
Yeah.
about paper thin,
Yeah,
the phone, like we said, the little spin shit, the internet,
yeah.
like went from VHS to DVDs and Blu-ray to
now
everything
nothing at
streaming,
all.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, music had to
Yeah.
buy the cassette, the CD.
We knew what all that shit was about. Like,
I want to know what the world gonna be like in 30 years, man. Or even 20, but really like
So
another 30. Cause
I think about my son. Like, he don't even know what the hell a CD is, nor
Oh, yeah.
cassette, nor none of that
not
shit.
At all.
Like, it's just weird to think that we're living in that life now. Where
Yeah.
cords are not gonna be a thing after a while. Like, even
Yeah, they should have
barbers,
connect through Bluetooth.
even
somewhere.
when
They probably got
barbers,
some.
like niggas is throwing away the cord
For
clippers
real.
now. So it's like,
Yep.
but which is cool because cords are
Yes.
very inconvenient.
Just like right now, they bitch all on my arm.
Yeah, yeah.
You see earlier, I put the shit behind me. I'm trying to get out the way. Like, man, how can I set this shit up? Which I guess the smart thing to do would be to put it over here. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
whatever.
I try to make it weird.
But yeah, but I don't like it being on here because this is here too much space. I mean, too much shit over here.
Oh, we
but
talking
yeah.
about this generational shit. Let me roll this generational. We don't smoke out of blunts anymore. No,
It's hemp, like,
hemp,
baby.
high hemp, organic wraps
For tobacco.
tobacco. Whoever takes their time to roll up tobacco.
What the fuck?
Like really?
Yo,
like
who the fuck? Yeah, bro. I be saying
let's
the
make
same
these.
shit.
Like who the fuck really rolls up tobacco? Like this
Nobody-
world need to stop kidding.
Nobody is pulling up to the damn tobacco shop and asking for that, and then you like the person giving it to him like, you better go home and roll your tobacco joint. Like, bitch, no, I'm about to go roll a fat ass blunt of this gas. Fuck you talking about? Like, who the fuck?
Of course, I'm gonna say I am to y'all, police ass motherfuckers. Shit, well, even the police know that ain't a
That's-
thing. Like the fact of the matter is, they can hit you with paraphernalia for having the shit
Kinda.
to a certain extent.
Yeah,
But it's just dumb because why you selling this shit to us? Oh, America the Great.
Yeah, that's
I
funny.
love America.
And speaking of police, we got to go get that shit straight with bro. Like,
It's when you ratted on, bruh.
put that on your life. Fuck your life. Fuck your life. Put
No,
it on
no.
yourself.
Oh, for when bro
Yeah,
got
he
knocked.
pulled over.
He got knocked with them brakes in the trunk.
Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Yeah, you gotta get that nigga a lawyer and shit. That shit.
Damn,
You
word.
don't have to, but it's better off.
Should you just take the L, or you gonna fight? Should you fight that case?
It ain't my case. I don't care.
Ooh.
Shit. He's your brother. Damn, you just telling that all
Nah,
this
nigga.
business.
Did y'all see my mouth
Yeah.
move and say that shit,
You said,
or
bruh.
does my voice sound in that tone?
It was a little fucking infraction or whatever. But yeah, getting caught with some damn weed. Fuck, man. Police lame as hell, bro.
Damn.
I ain't gonna say they lame, but they lame. Like for that anyway, it's like, bruh, really?
Nah,
Eddie,
bro, they
fuck that. Fuck
just
that.
doing
They
their
might watch-
job,
they might
bro.
watch
What do you
this.
mean?
And whatever. Like, yo, you know what's so funny? Speaking of police and shit, like you should see, like, all right, you know what happened with bro when he got hit with the. He had some, not my brother, the actual dude got hit with some weight.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Go
yeah,
read the comments, bro. Like these motherfuckers really be happy as hell. Like they was cheering on the dog and shit. And it's like,
Oh,
who's
yeah,
a
they
good
do.
boy?
Huh.
Oh, you want a T-bone?
Oh, on this
Somebody deserves a
specific case?
T-bone. Yeah, like I've seen it before with people that get caught. They be like, oh, just another failure. Oh, he's never gonna learn his
Yeah.
lesson. I'm like, y'all don't even know, bro. Like he was
Yeah.
getting, he just got caught up.
And it's
there,
crazy,
so-
they be knocking off good dudes.
Yeah,
I mean, I
but-
know, like, oh,
Yeah, but it's
illegal. Not
Yeah,
supposed to-
whatever.
Yeah, I get it.
but
These
bruh,
be
like,
genuinely good people.
Yeah, but like I actually know this nigga like for real, you know, at
Yeah.
least on some level, he a good dude, you know. Shit, like I know niggas who throughout the years they don't do it no more, but niggas who
Damn.
have sold like coke, crack, all type of shit, and they're good family men now. You feel me? But the law is gonna look at you as a criminal,
Yeah.
habitual offender, whatever.
Like, garbage ass weed, man. Little stems in that shit.
Yeah, bruh, niggas be corny as hell. Y'all ass probably need to break it up properly. Your ass don't even know how to fucking pick out stems. you a fake smoker, boy.
Nigga, this
Yeah.
tobacco. Fuck
Yeah.
you mean,
Man,
man?
the tobacco green as
Ain't no
hell.
stems in my tobacco.
Yeah, ain't no stems. You just said
What's wrong
okay.
with
You just
you,
said
rat?
Matter of fact, no,
This
you just
nigga
said weed
rat.
man. You just said my weed man. Fuck you talking about?
This nigga rat
These niggas are lame.
on national
Fucking
television.
weed man watching this shit, boy.
This nigga ratting on national
Don't fuck with
YouTube
him, boy.
vision.
You know he'll tell you. You just heard the story.
This
about
nigga
Chris.
ratting, bruh.
Yeah, all right.
Smoke weed in my.
He stuttered. He ain't.
It's tobacco, man.
You
The
just
fuck
said my
wrong
weed
with
man,
you,
dumbass. Okay.
No, I'm just stating that my weed man, like, I don't get weed from him. He my weed man. Like, that's all. He a lame.
Yo, this dude.
Fuck.
This dude's fucking retarded.
I hope he don't see this. He might ain't let me get him.
Yeah, yeah. Might punch you in the
Fat
face.
bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, right. I know him too. He'll beat the shit out of you. That's the funny part.
Word up.
Probably.
I don't
Oh, these
think
niggas
so.
are, we don't have an off podcast conversation now. we really ain't talking about
They
shit.
calling police right
Yeah,
now, nigga.
for real.
But
They don't know where you stay because we at your house.
I stay on.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't
Shit,
calling no
yeah,
motherfucker.
right.
Damn, little ass blunt, man. Nigga short the fuck out me, man. Nah,
Oh, this nigga.
a blunt of tobacco.
Oh, man, anyway. So you had nothing else on your little list?
Nah, man, I
I'm
was
fucking
gonna keep
dead.
talking and talking till these
For
niggas
10
get bored with
minutes?
us.
Okay. They probably done cut the shit off by now.
We ain't tell y'all some more jail stories.
Look at this nigga.
Let me tell you this one time.
Mm.
Now I got more jail
I'm
stories.
about to
for
say,
y'all,
let's see.
man.
See if he tell the real one.
If you haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you find this shit interesting at all, get in the comments. If you just so happen to subscribe, I'm one who checks for that shit. More than likely, I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna subscribe back. I don't know if it pays attention to how many subscribers of subscribing you do, but oh well. In the meantime, man, we drop every week. The content is only gonna get better from here on out. What else can I say? More subject at hand dropping, more word to the wise dropping. Got another segment called the sit down coming out. So yeah, man, keep rocking with the boys. In the meantime, other than that, we
I
finna
don't
get
know
up
what the
outta
fuck
here.
speech he just gave you. I was on to my phone, but yeah, everything he said. As long as it wasn't no bullshit. I know he known for that
I
bullshit.
ain't known for that. I don't talk that bullshit. You feel me? But anyway,
Alright.
fuck with the boys.
Finish rolling
That's-
up.
Unless y'all want to watch me roll up this tobacco and put this menthol, what's it called, filter on it.
This nigga's a goofy.
Fuck y'all still here for? Damn, go on.